Yo, 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 what's up, my guy?
Yo, what's up, pimpin'?
Man, just chilling. Been enjoying these little playoff games, man.
Man, I didn't
Been
enjoy mine the other night, but we'll get into that one.
well, that's fair.
Yeah, but it's been a great first round, man. It's been a great first round so far, in my opinion. So let's hop into it, man. We got some games to update, look at some series, and talk about what's happening right now in the first round of the NBA playoffs. My name is Corey Hilliard, man. Next to me, Brandon Hill. We are the House Divided. First time Mikasa Sukasa, but if you've been here before, you know what it is. Be Hill, let's talk about it.
Hey, guys, you guys already know what time it is. If you're not already a part of the House Divided family, guys, it's real easy. Go ahead and just hop down there and tap that subscribe button. While you're at it, go ahead and tap that notification bell as well so you guys can be up to date on all our latest content. Also, if you guys don't mind, if you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, there's that thumbs up button down there. That's going to help us get out there to where more people are going to be able to view our content. And last but not least, guys, we want to hear from y'all. Hop down there in those comment boxes. It's playoff basketball time. Tell us, is there anything else you guys want us to talk about? Do you want us to start getting into some college football recruiting? Things like that. We want to hear from you guys at the end of the day. So, getting into this thing, Corey. I mean, the first series that I can go ahead and we can just cross this one off because it's not even really worth talking about is the 76ers and the Nets. The
Go
only
for it.
thing that's worth talking about on that is how long is Embiid going to be hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, is
Yeah.
this something that he's going to be able to bounce back from?
Game three, he took a lot of falls, man. That dude was on the ground a lot. I was like, bro, you can't stay off the ground, but I mean, he did the ankle, he fell on his back. Doc Rivers came out and said that he'll be 50% to start the second round. But shoot, man, they're the. I mean, they played all four of their games. It was a clean sweep. So I think they got time for him to recover. I would think that within the week that he gets off, that he would be somewhat more than 50% healthy for the second round. You know what I
That's
mean?
fair.
Like they're gonna get a lot of rest, bro. A
That's
lot of
fair.
rest.
No, that's absolutely fair. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that going into a series against y'all. But it's going to be really, really pivotal. And let's go ahead and switch over there to your series, Corey. For the Celtics, if I'm the 76ers now, I'm watching that very closely because you would want that to go 6, 7 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're a 76ers fan, because you want your team to have the longest amount of time to be able to recover from that first round matchup. So the Celtics, man, they let one slip away the other night, Corey. What
I don't even think it was
what do
letting
you
one slip away, man. They were down. I won't say they were down, but it was first half was kind of back and forth until the second half of the second quarter, to where the Hawks put some space between them, and then the Celtics spent most of the game trying to come back, and they expended a lot of energy getting back into the game. But once you expend so much energy getting back into the game, and you make that run, and you get it to within 2 or 3 points, then the Hawks have a chance to kind of breathe, call timeouts, and kind of extend it back. And so I just think we didn't play well at all as a collective unit. I think individual guys had good games, like Marcus Smart. Um, Brogdon did okay. I think Jason Tatum could have played better, even though his stat line might have said he played good. I just think that they went into Atlanta. I don't know if they had too many days to spend in Atlanta, and they're in the strip clubs hanging out, because Atlanta is like strip club central.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if they were hanging out late,
The-
but it just wasn't. It wasn't the killer mentality that I was looking for. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You got a chance to put your foot on somebody's throat and really take a 3-0 lead, and kind of just say, hey, the series is over. But they just let that door open, and they did not play good at all, and they still had a chance to win it at the end. So very disappointing as a Celtics fan, because you
Trey
want to get a
Young
sweep.
balled.
Bro, he
Trey
did.
Young balled
He
though.
did. He did.
I mean,
And that's the NBA, B. Like, look, we're gonna talk about a series here in a minute, where I'm completely shocked and just like in awe of what's really happening. And I think I know which one. I think you know which one I'm talking about. But it's the NBA, man. Trae Young, perennial All Star. He's capable of having those games. DeJounte Murray showed up. Clint Capella was a beast on the boards. So they got the W. They were at home. That's what the series is all about. Defend your home court. And they did that in game 3. So we just got to win this game 4.
I see you guys bouncing back and winning that game 4 with ease. I think you guys will actually come out and like blow them out, because sometimes whenever you do get up 2-0, you teams have a tendency to kind of let their foot off the gas sometimes. It's hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. I don't care who that team is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody's got NBA talent, and they've all got pretty good NBA talent if they're at this point in the season. So I don't know, man. But Trae Young going off like that, I mean, he's going to have his. But is DeJounte Murray going to give you that 25? Are you going to get 15 from Sadiq Bey, Bogdanovich, another 15? I mean, their bench went bananas, Corey. To me, that was the difference right there. And also, whenever you look at the box score, the only quarter that was like really lopsided was the second quarter. They outscored you guys 41-30.
That's what we lost the game. That was my point exactly. That second quarter killed us.
Yep. You lost it right there. That's just crazy, and people don't think about that, but that's the way basketball is. Like, you can go back and you can look at the box score and you can tell the story of the game. And I mean, they just outplayed you on that game, but they had to, Corey.
Yeah,
desperate teams. Yeah, so that's.
But remember,
that's
I told you when we drew the Hawks, I was like, "Look, that team was in the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago, against the Bucks when the Bucks won the championship." So that team, they got guys on that team that have been deep into the playoffs before. Right. And Trae Young's been a leader of that. So I knew it wasn't going to be like a super easy out.
Well, the other series that's going to be easy to just go ahead and dismiss would be the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. We can go ahead. I'm just kind of dismissing these, Corey. So the Nuggets because the Nuggets are going to sweep them.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves might win one game for some pride, but I don't see that really happening.
I don't think it happens.
I mean, Jokic has been balling in that series, man.
Murray's been an absolute animal.
They're saying it's Bubble Murray. Bubble Murray's back.
It is. It's bubble playoff Murray. He's back in the building, man.
So, hey, man. We'll see. So there's not really anything worth mentioning on that. Now, this Knicks and Cavs, that's a good little series, Corey.
Yeah.
What's your take on that one?
I kind of called the Knicks on this one, if I'm not mistaken, when we were kind of forecasting this. I just like Brunson, man. I like the way he plays. He's a problem one-on-one. They get him an ISO ball, and he can just have his way with anybody on that Cavs team. What's interesting about this, is the Cavs have the best defense rating in the league. But that hadn't stopped anything that Brunson wants to do. Randall's been making big shots here and there. He's kind of coming on since he missed the last 5 games of the season. So the Knicks get this game 4, bro. You talking about going back to Cleveland up 3-1.
What I tell you, though, about Donovan Mitchell, man? What I tell you? I told you when he gets to the playoffs, there's moments that he just doesn't shine. If you're Donovan Mitchell and I'm the Cleveland Cavaliers, I need more than freaking 22 points and 9 of 19 and 2 of 8 from the three-point line. Especially for what he's getting paid. Everything else, you think you're a superstar player, you think you're one of those kind of max players. Yeah. I need more than that kind of a performance out of you. Now, granted, he did have 7 rebounds. He had 5 assists. He had a couple steals. But he had 6 turnovers, Corey. and he
That's
was
crucial.
-9 in the plus and minus. -9. 19.
So who do you
So
think wins this game 4 then? Who you
I
got?
got the Knicks. I got
You
the
got
Knicks.
the
The Knicks.
Knicks?
The Knicks to me have looked like the deeper and more competitive basketball team than the Cleveland Cavaliers. That Josh Hart pickup for them, man, to have Josh
Oh,
Hart coming
crucial.
off the bench, playing like he's playing it quickly. You know what I'm saying? They got them too. So that's kind of a nice little 1-2 punch off the bench. They got some depth
Yeah.
over there in New York, man. So that's who I'm thinking is gonna win game 4.
Okay. I like that pick.
So
I would pick the Knicks
I
too. I
got
think
I
they're
got
gonna
the
go
Knicks in
3-1.
6 in this one, man. That's kind of where I'm at on that.
I think I got them at 5, but I can see 6.
No, the Cavs are gonna get one more.
Mm,
They'll get one more.
I don't know. I
No,
don't think so. We'll see though. We both got them winning the series. We both got the Knicks winning the series.
Hey man,
So
we'll see. I know the series though that you were talking when you were saying that the one that's just crazy and is throwing you, the Bucks and the Heat.
what is
Happening? Was that the series?
Yes.
That
Absolutely,
is.
bro.
Well, I'll tell you what's happening. That's why Giannis Antetokounmpo is the most valuable player in the NBA, and it's not even close.
Yeah, but that's not fair
Look,
because you know what? The Bucks beat the Heat by 30-something points in game 2 without Giannis. Okay? The first game, Giannis played like 11 minutes. They lost the game.
you know why?
Why?
Corey, you know why they did that? Because the Heat came out thinking, "Oh, they don't have Giannis. We're about to get them." They came out a little big-headed and they got smacked in the mouth. They didn't come out big-headed today, and they smacked them in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? The Heat just won 121-99. They smacked them. But my point being is the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis are nothing. So, I mean, all this talk that I was doing about Chris Middleton, yeah, he had a nice little game. Drew Holiday, he plays good defense, but I need more than 19 points out of you, man. If I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I need more than 19 out of Drew Holiday, Corey.
Yeah. This is why I said I wasn't worried about the Bucks. And not for the fact that, with Giannis, are they up 3-0? Probably.
I don't know about 3-0. I think Miami would have got one. Let's say 2-1.
Okay, let's say 2-1. But a lot of people were saying last year when the Celtics beat the Bucks in the playoffs, oh, they didn't have Middleton. I'm sorry, bro. Middleton's not the same player. He's coming off the injury. He missed half the year. He's just not the same guy. And even before that, he was a fringe all-star player. I mean, he made 2 all-star games before that. It wasn't like he was just like this flat-out, for sure, perennial, every year all-star type player. Like, he had to work to get those 2 all-star appearances. So, to me, Middleton, it's hit or miss with him. I'm with you on Drew Holiday. 19 points is not going to cut it. And I think you're right. Without Giannis, there's just not they're a team full of just really good, solid role players. That if they played the whole year without Giannis, they're probably like they're in that 6, 5, 7 range, I think. And that's it. And so What do you know? Have we heard anything about Giannis playing this game 4? You think he's gonna just?
They said he's gonna be questionable. If I'm Giannis, I think Giannis is gonna play this game 4. I really do. He has to. Corey.
No choice.
He has to. He has
no
to.
choice. You can't afford to go back home down 3-1.
No, you don't want to lose both of these games away. You have to win one of those. So I don't know, man. The Heat are looking good though, man. The Miami Heat, I mean,
it sucks that they lost Tyler Hero, man, because that's another weapon they really could have used. If they get by this series, they're gonna draw the Knicks or the Cavs, and you would think they can beat the Knicks and the Cavs in the 7-game series, right? especially if they had Tyler Hero.
If they had, I don't know.
This is a
Yeah,
team.
the
This is a
Knicks.
team that lost to the Lakers in the bubble championship. Okay, and then last year they were in the Eastern Conference Finals and took it all the way to Game 7 and were a Jimmy Butler 3-point away from winning the Eastern Conference Finals and playing in another NBA Finals last year.
That's fair. No, Jimmy Butler's a baller too. You see what he did?
Bro.
30.
Playoff Jimmy,
And
yeah.
he's efficient. He went 4
Playoff
4
Jimmy.
from the 3-point line. Like, man, that man plus 15 in the plus and minus. It was just an absolute gem out of him.
It was a Clint,
So,
bro.
like you said, playoff. And Robinson needs his Duncan Robinson needs his flowers over there because that man was putting in buckets today.
They just been
He was giving
him.
He was giving them that work.
Bro, 5 of 8, or was he 5 of 6 from 3?
Yeah, yes.
Sniper.
7 of 9 overall. I mean,
He was an
dude
absolute
had
sniper
20
today.
points.
He
Yep.
was an absolute sniper.
I mean, when you have those kind of performances, though, Corey, to where you had, what is it? You had 20, you had 12, and then 15 from Lowry. And, man, prayers for Victor Oladipo, too, man. That guy right there, he just can't get a break. You know what I mean? His knee, that was like, that was bad looking, man. I don't know if you've seen that today.
I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it, but he's one of those ones that when his career ends, it'll be like, man, Victor Oladipo's a really talented player.
Yeah, what could have been.
He could have made multiple All-Star teams, I think, had he stayed healthy in his career. And it's just one of those sad stories. He's still gonna have. I mean, he's been in the league a while. But it's just sad. It's just sad of what could have been, like you said.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying, man. So, shoot, you got anything else on that series?
No, that game 4 is gonna be everything for the Bucks.
Man, you ain't lying there. This Clippers Sun series is probably the softest thing I've ever seen from a superstar player. And it's what happened to Kawhi?
He got hurt in game 1. He did the knee. He strained the knee. The knee strain was in game 1. He comes back and plays in game 2 and gives you what, 35? Or was it 30?
Yeah.
He gave you 30 plus in game 2 on that same knee, and then now he can't play games 3 and 4.
Is this the one that was he had surgery on?
I'm assuming so, man. He's just damaged good at this point. I mean, either he's soft and he doesn't want to really, try to play through it, or the knee is that bad and he can't be that guy anymore.
I do got to give shout out though to that man Russell Westbrook, because Russell Westbrook, man, even though in losses, granted, he's been balling, man. I think he dropped what did he drop last game? I'd have to go back here and take a look.
He dropped 37 a day. I think he had 30 the game before that. By himself. It's him.
But look here. Man. It's a recipe for disaster, though, Corey.
Why you say
because
that?
Because it's not a winning 37 points. To me. Russell Westbrook is not a winning player.
That game was a game with 2 minutes left. There's nobody else.
But they lost by 12.
Norman Powell, who was in foul trouble the whole
Norman
game.
Powell dropped 42 on him.
Bro, and
What you mean?
About 2 games ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about this game 4 today.
Kawhi Leonard has missed the last 2 games, my guy.
Yeah, so what?
That's
it's
trash.
not a recipe for disaster when Russ is the only player out there.
That is just so soft.
I think honestly, Russell Westbrook, his stock is going up going into this free agency. Because everything that we heard about him with the Lakers, it was all his fault. Everybody blamed Russ. And now he's showing, you know what I mean, that he still got some juice in the tank. in my opinion.
If you have a team that's got shooters all around him, you can't rely on him to be able to shoot the dang thing.
No,
Come
but he's
on
still
now.
playing really good basketball. What does this say about the Suns? Bro, why was this even a game today? Why was it a game with 2 minutes left?
Because he was playing good basketball. I mean, I'll give you that, Corey. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, it's a loss. A loss is a loss.
Yeah, but the Suns, bro. This is why I'm not high on the Suns. You're playing against Russell Westbrook, Eric Gordon, Norman Powell, Terrence Mann. You have Kevin Durant. You have Devin Booker. You got DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul, and it's still a game with 2 minutes left. That should be a blowout, bro.
I mean, hey, but they won and took care of business, though. Still NBA players out there, Corey.
Yeah, but still, bro.
I mean, come on now.
If Kawhi and Paul George are playing this whole series, are they really up 3-1 right now?
I don't know. I know. I think maybe 2-2. I think we're tied. I don't think that they're at least.
2-2.
I would give you that at least. But hey, we're not. The Suns are up 3-1. They've taken advantage of the Clippers' miscues, and they won the last couple games and went up 3-1. So, what else can you say about it, man? Tip your hat to them and move on. This next series, though, this is the last one. I saved the best series for last, Corey. It's the Lakers and the Grizzlies. My Lakers in that game 2 literally let an opportunity slip away to take a commanding lead 2-0 while winning the first 2 games in Memphis. But they came out tonight. They came out really, really hot. I think it was like at one point it was like 47-9 or something like that. You know what I mean?
It was like 30. Yeah, it wasn't 47. I think it was like 37-9.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous tonight. But I don't feel like LeBron James came out aggressive, but I don't feel like he did too much. He did exactly what his team needed him to do, man. LeBron's not going to take all that bait that Dylan Brooks tried to throw at him, calling him, I poked the bear and all this and that. Well, tonight, Dylan Brooks, that was some dirty stuff, man. And he got his butt thrown out the game for it. So he went and got him some early showers. You poked the bear and you got burnt, my guy.
Yeah.
So, and Desmond Bain talking trash on Rui Hachimura. I mean, Anthony Davis tonight, though, 31-17, my guy. Yes, 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 and yes. Corey, this is what I'm always beating the drum on, man. I'm always telling you, this is what we need from Anthony Davis. 10 free throw attempts. He was 8 of 10 from the free throw line. 11 of 24 overall. But when you're giving me 17 rebounds and then you're giving me 3 blocks, you see what I'm saying? So you're effective on the defensive side as well. It's just usually that's a recipe for success for the Lakers whenever Anthony Davis has that type of box score.
No, I agree. All good points. That's kind of Anthony Davis you want to see, aggressive, attacking the hole. His mid-range jumper was working too tonight. The fadeaway, the turnaround jumpers were also hitting. I think they lost this game the minute Dylan Brooks did his press conference or his post-game comments on after game 2. They lost that game right there. That Lakers crowd, I have not heard them like that in a while.
They were on him.
They were loud.
Yeah.
You could tell it affected Dylan Brooks. It affected the whole team, bro. That atmosphere in crypto was crazy.
It was live. It was live.
You can blame Dylan Brooks for all of that. The minute he opened his mouth wearing those big ass sunglasses and started talking shit after the second game, that's where they lost.
That's just to let you know, though, Corey, that LA, I don't think it's in question, but it's still Laker town.
Oh yeah.
It's not even. I mean, the Clippers ain't taking that over,
Come
man.
on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They got no chips.
So Braun played good tonight, though. Man, he had 25, 9, and 7.
He didn't have to do much. I like this
You know
LeBron.
what I mean?
I
29,
like this
9. No, 25, 9, and 5. I'm sorry, it was 7 defensive rebounds. But man, I don't know. It's just. I said it. We're gonna win the West, man. I'm feeling it, Corey.
When's
I'm
game
telling
4?
you.
When's game 4?
Monday, 9 p.m.
Now here's the problem. Ja dropped a cool 45 and 13.
I was gonna get
the trigger
to
finger
that.
looks fine. So I think they're gonna be more ready this game. Do the Lakers crowd bring the same intensity for this game 4? I would hope so. I don't think it's gonna be as intense. I think the Grizzlies figure some things out in that second half, especially in the last 2 minutes of that.
I would agree.
From that point on, the rest of the game, they started to figure some things out. And what could have been a 30-point blowout wound up being a 10-point win. So
they
this
kicked
game
our
4
butt.
is going to be way, way tougher, my guy.
I think
they're
we're
going to play
come
desperate,
out,
too.
We're going to come out and handle business.
Okay.
Lakers in 6.
Okay.
No.
I like them at 7.
7. See, I
don't know if I don't think y'all win this game 4, bro. I don't think this is the 2 seed. They do have Ja Morant, who just dropped 45.
And
so they took a little bit of respect.
And they took a that's kind of one of those things you let them have it. Ja Morant's gonna cook regardless. Sometimes you just let the star. But the thing that the Lakers did tonight is they didn't let anybody else beat them. Jaren Jackson Jr. only had 13 points. Desmond Bain was the next one closest to Ja Morant with only 18 points. And then off their bench, they only had 6 points from that Aldama. Roddy only had 2 points. And then Kennard had 4 points.
Can we talk about Desmond Bain real quick? Because ever since he opened his mouth about Rui, he hasn't done anything.
Hey, No, they're over there. They just be chirping. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. We get off this show. I'm going to go watch, the little post-game interviews and everything on YouTube. I'm going to go check them out. But they always be chirping when they win. But when they lose, man, they don't say nothing.
They're the cockiest team in the league by far.
Yeah, but Ja Morant can be cocky. That dude's an absolute superstar.
He's an animal, bro.
He's a baller, man. Yeah. I was watching, and he's like a damn missile when he freaking crosses across that line. When he wants to go, yeah, oh yeah. Because the Lakers was going underneath on those screens a lot. Mm-hmm. They were kind of daring him, like, go ahead and shoot that. They were testing that hand down. That man Ja was popping it on him.
Yeah.
So, what was he? 6 of 10 from 3-point.
Yeah.
Shot 60% from 3-point line, so 50% overall. So, I'll take it, man. Anything else you got?
Nah, man. I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's games. It's gonna be really fun, so I'm excited.
You guys,
about them.
It's your teams, your Celtics game 4, right?
Game 4, we got the Nuggets, Timberwolves. Game 4, the Kings Warriors is the game I'm ready to see tomorrow.
You're not ready to see your Celtics game,
bro? We're gonna win tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna win tomorrow. I'm always ready to see my Celtics.
What if you
don't? I
don't?
really want to see this Kings Warriors game.
What if you don't, though? What if y'all don't?
Then we'll go home and win game 5, B.
I can dig it. But you don't want to be messing around with them Hawks. You want to dispose of these guys quick and easy.
Yeah, I wish we can sweep our way to the finals. If it was up to me, we win every series 4-0, dog.
But you guys are about to go up against a wounded Sixers team, though.
I hope so.
Embiid's going to be a little bit hobbled. He ain't gonna be just 100% right. But damn, when's Embiid ever 100% right?
That's
That
what
Joker.
I'm saying. It's usually playoff time where he gets hobbled.
But I will say one thing though, that Joker plays through a lot of stuff. Like he'll be hurt and he'll still be out there playing and balling.
Nah. He doesn't just go out the game and just,
No, he be out there
No.
actually playing through it and he be trying to ball and he wants to win. You can tell that. But
yeah.
we'll see. He ain't gonna win, man. They ain't gonna beat the Celtics. No way. It's just
No.
not gonna happen. So that's where I'm at, man.
All right, bet. Close us out.
All right then, man. Well, guys, if you guys are still with us at this point and you haven't hit that subscribe button, I'm just gonna ask y'all why not, and it's real easy. Hop down there, tap it for us if you don't mind. Always tap that notification bell. Smash that thumbs up button if you guys liked what you seen and you like what you heard. And last but not least, guys, what are y'all thinking about the playoffs? I wanna hear from y'all in these comments. What's your favorite thing about the playoffs? Is there anything that's been surprising you guys out there? We'd love to hear from y'all. So, as always, this is the House Divided. We signed on into this thing tonight. We're going to go ahead and sign on out. Peace.
Peace.